Bros Productions is proud to present Kansas City Jets High School Travel Hockey. Kansas City Jets Hockey is brought to you by Bicklemeyer Meats, the Bortnick Law Firm, Donovan Service, Edward Jones Investments, Gladstone Automotive Group, Goodwin Homeworks, Jeremy Franklin Automotive, the Kansas City Ice Center, Kansas Financial Resources, KC Ice, Minding the Gap, Myers Brothers, Packer Fastener, the Midwest High School Hockey League, and Beck Bros Productions. Now, Kansas City Jets Hockey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I guess it's still afternoon for a little bit. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to the Icebox in Lincoln, Nebraska. The Kansas City Jets taking on the Lincoln Junior Stars this weekend as the last road trip of the regular season gets underway this weekend. And we've already had a good start to it with the JV squad. 3-0 shutout over this Junior Stars team. The varsity team gets their opportunity to hopefully do the same thing as we move into this weekend of activity.
Sure, the JVs definitely did a nice job today. Very nice win. And let's see if the varsity can go on top. And Lincoln always plays this tough up here, though, so it's going to be a battle.
We shall see. It's Gavin Peary in the goal to our right for the Junior Stars. Zach Pedersen in the goal to our left. And we are underway here from the Icebox as the Jets trying to work for seeding, hopefully, in this situation as Elam fanned, and now it's a 2-on-1 back the other way.
Great scoring opportunity, and he whiffed.
And a shot, and that was off the stick of Schwartman, I believe, and ends up going wide of the net. So both teams had some decent looks, and neither one ended up getting a shot on goal on that early play. And here is the Jets, and trying to work in is Makowitz, the captain.
He tried to pass it and went off his stick.
Went off the end of front end of his stick. As the Kaufman line getting things started here with Ibis and Brody Lee for the Jets. And by the way, we should mention that Derek Elam getting the start this week as Daniel Ignatichev is dealing with a sore shoulder.
Yeah, nursing a shoulder injury that he got in the Capitals game. So played through it. He got in the first period, he said, but it's a little strained. Hopefully he'll be back in a couple weeks.
Goodwin sends it across, and the shot by Bloom. Not sure if that ended up getting through or not.
Yeah, it did. It did. It was a nice save.
And Peary put it to the corner, as it turned out.
Right.
And the Stars will take over. We'll make the same little caveat we did during the JV game for any Lincoln viewers that we may have, because they didn't do. I don't believe they're doing a webcast of their own today.
Yeah, I think they just film.
Yeah, they record it, as every team is required to, but I don't believe they're webcasting. And so if anybody is watching, we'll do our best to identify the players. But unfortunately, these jerseys you guys wear have a really hard time seeing who's who.
Yeah. Out
there with the blue numbers on the blue stripe. So we'll do the best job we can.
It is a different shade of blue, but
slightly, yeah. Sometimes I'll pick it up, but a lot of times I don't. Boy, that one went right off of the shoulder of.
The back door was there. He just number 20 just couldn't control it.
Bauman, as Pedersen made the save and went off his shoulder. And in the meantime, so both teams having a couple of decent chances here early on. We've played 2 minutes and 25 seconds of the first period as that goes past Arnold and down the ice. And Amon with the puck. He'll play it up ahead. It comes out to center ice.
Yeah, Amon's taking Iggy's spot on the lineup today, the defensive unit.
Yeah, with the Elam playing up with Makowitz, and Amon is playing with Arnold. As that one from a sharp angle comes right in front off the pad of Pedersen, but was knocked out of harm's way. Couldn't get it out, though.
Yeah, went off the kind of a funny bounce off the board.
Off the stanchion, as they say.
Yeah.
And it goes off the sideboards and out to center ice. So we've played a little over 3 minutes here of the first period. And Eklund with the puck. He ended up leaving it there, and Arnold is dumping in. Jets will change defense behind the play. And they're halfway through a offensive change as well, as Lee couldn't work forward with that one. It's played there by Dahlberg. He was able to get it into the Jets' end. And Eklund again on right wing. He'll work into the zone. Walks toward the middle. A shot that was off a leg and wide of the goal. Stars with the rebound. And they look to break out to center. Does come out to center ice, and Ibis will go for a skate. He's played it off the sideboards to nobody in particular. And the Stars will work in the other way. They play it right in front. Oh, that one right through the crease. Went off a skate right in front, and Pettersson was there. Had to be sharp and cover up on it.
Yeah. We've already given him one of those kind of goals this year, Joe.
We have. Not just one, unfortunately. Yeah. 3 minutes 58 seconds into this first period, scoreless here from Lincoln. And we talked in the JV game, but I'm sure we've got a lot of viewers here that weren't there for that, of the parity in this this level of varsity this year, where the top 10 teams go. But first of all, the fact that the number one team in the league has 5 losses, that is not something you usually see in the Midwest High School Hockey League. As Dane Kaufman is shot right on, save Peary, rebound, and it's near the top of the crease. He'll cover up. But again, there's like a 3-point difference between the top team and about the 5th or 6th team.
Yeah.
And even going down to 10 or 11. I mean, essentially you've got 11 teams playing for 10 spots. There are a couple teams that are just way off of everything, but aside from that,
right,
anybody could find themselves. I mean, here we are 4 weeks out of the end of the season, and really anybody.
Great redirect. Yeah.
Anybody could end up really in that top 10 anywhere in the seeding. I mean,
absolutely.
It's not likely. I mean, there are some top teams that are going to be there, but
right.
At the same time, like I said, there's just very few points differentiating between these teams, and nobody is like running away with it.
Right.
Shot right on, a save Peary, rebound comes right out in front. Stars can't get a stick on it. Now here's Ibis.
Backdoor. Oh, he tried to go backdoor to Brody, got stopped.
And it hit a leg, ended up or a skate or something, never did get through. So Stars have the puck. They'll try and work in with it, and this play is offsides. We got a whistle. So a lot of the next 4 weeks is going to be about seeding.
Oh yeah,
as it turns out. Like I said, they're essentially, if 10 out of 13 teams go and 2 of them are essentially out of it,
right,
then you're really not in a whole lot of danger of getting eliminated from the playoffs at the varsity level.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of those 2 teams, and we're not.
Right.
That one looked like it might have been offsides, but they say play on. As the puck goes back in the net, Jets, and here is Loba trying to work ahead with it. And then Loba, and on right wing with some speed, and Angola shot, and he actually fanned on it as he went to let that one go.
I thought he made a shot, and the goalie saved it.
Did he make a save on it?
I thought he did. He tried to go 5-0, and Perry got down on it.
Okay. In the meantime, Stars able to work it out to center ice. Trying to work out with the puck. That was Shipperbottom, I believe.
Yeah.
And he was stopped, comes back out right point, long shot. That was going wide. And it was saved at any rate by Pettersson, who hangs on. I believe that was Masseth. Or Masseth, I don't know, M-A-T-S-E-T-H, who made the shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Masseth. But it could be Maseth or something like that. I don't know.
Could be.
Face off to Pettersson's right. Off the draw, once again, the aforementioned Maseth. Played it back in the net, comes out right point now. Wrist shot, that goes through the middle, but well wide of the goal. Off the side boards. Eklund couldn't get a stick on it. Now sharp angle. They played it right in front, and Pettersson had it under his pad, and he was able to cover up for a faceoff. That was a dangerous play.
Absolutely.
Ended up getting redirected.
We got to protect that back door.
Pettersson was able to make the stop. So this Junior Stars team has had some success on varsity.
Yeah.
They are among the glut of teams that are right in the middle. Makowitz will play it and ends up going out of play.
The goal in the varsity division, if possible, is not worried about where your seat is because the parity is so good. Is stay in the top 6.
Right. So is make sure you're not
play that morning game on Thursday.
Right. Where you might have to play
2 games.
You might end up having to play 4 games in 3 days.
Yeah, you'll take your 4-day games to win the tournament, and everything else it'll take 3.
It's not even just a matter of not wanting to have to play 2 games in 1 day, which you don't.
Right.
But, I mean, again, if the goal of everybody is eventually...
that was out. That was out.
They waved it off, but at any rate, the Jets will come back the other way. Elam with it, straight up the middle of the ice. Had it poked away as he got right in front of the goal, and that sent the link to the ice, and it is just wide of the goal, so an icing call against the Stars. But yeah, it's not even just, I mean, obviously you don't want to have to play two games in 1 day on Thursday, but if the goal of every team is to eventually, play for a championship, it's a tough task.
That's a battle.
Yeah, to have to, if you are in the bottom 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, then, having to come up with 4 wins, as that one was shot on goal and Peary made the save. Come up with 4 wins in 3 days, that's a tough task.
That's a tough task, absolutely.
So, the furthest down the Jets have ever done that is 4th, the 4 seed, and they did that last year.
Yep.
But they did show that it could be done. Kaufman with the puck in the corner. He tried to play it in the middle. He did, but nobody there for the Jets. And the Stars do get it out to center ice. Kicked back in the zone by Makowitz. Stars take over again. It was a delayed offsides, and then this goes into the Jets bench. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off. 7:03 into the first period. Scoreless game. Stars and Jets here at the Ice Box in Lincoln. Jets won the JV game 3-0. They play tomorrow 8:30, 10:30. On the off week between the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And the PA announcer made the mistake of calling us the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes, he did.
Said the coach for the Kansas City Chiefs, and he didn't say Andy Reid.
Nope, he did not.
Didn't know if Emmer knew that he'd gotten promoted.
Yeah, boom.
Wow. From the
15 from 6.
From the blue line. Somehow snuck that one in. I can only guess that was a bit of a screenshot on Peary, because he doesn't usually give them up from that far out. But we'll take a look here real quick. So
15 from 6. I didn't see what gave it to him. Might have been 42.
Well,
we'll see what they call.
It was from the corner there. Let's see if you can tell. You can't really tell.
Yeah, we'll see what they call.
And then Bloom, just a little wrist shot. It wasn't anything special, but like I said, I don't know if maybe that went off the stick there of the Stars player, but somehow eluded Peary. And the Jets take an early 1-0 lead. So Bloom gets the goal. And they just gave Goodwin an assist, and that could very well be true.
Right.
Because again, if it was a Stars player that
popped it out,
that played it up, then that could very well.
Well, the video don't show us anything otherwise, so that's what we got to go with.
Well, during the period intermission,
one of the players will tell me too.
I was going to say during the intermission, I'll pull it back a little bit and see if I can tell, and we can zoom in a little bit. But in the meantime, it'll just go as Bloom from Goodwin. And in the meantime, Whitrock with the puck. He'll work in on left wing. Played it in the middle. He's looking for Loba or maybe Krugel. Either way, didn't get to either one of them. Bloom keeps it in. He'll get it back at the left point. Walks the line, sends it down. He was trying to play it down low.
Yeah, surprised he didn't shoot that one.
A little off balance, I think.
Off balance. Probably didn't think he had the seam that he might have wanted to have.
He was really looking for Whitrock there, but again, off balance, didn't put much on it. But now here is Deaver. And a shot right on. Blocker save. Rebound comes out near the point. That was kept in. Amon, shot sticked into the corner by Peary. Goes back of the net. Deaver after for it. He's got it. Back of the Stars goal. Now plays it out right point for Elam. Elam a long shot. That went off a stick. Looked like it was off a Schwartman's stick and wide of the goal.
I don't know if they made defensive change here.
Or maybe Hankey. I don't know.
The lines are a little different. Elam's out with Micah.
Yeah, they could just be in the middle of the change. I think Micah was out there before.
Yeah.
Because
I don't see Makowitz standing up saying, "I'm ready to go in, coach."
I don't know.
Put me
definitely
in,
seen
coach. I'm ready.
Yeah,
to
on the
play.
other hand, I really do not see a Makowitz-Arnold matchup, which
No,
would be
I don't either.
Which would be the if they made the switch.
That's what he's doing. There goes Makowitz and Arnold.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
So maybe
Trying to make him more balanced, I guess.
I was gonna say maybe they figure Josh can hold his own out there as the puck goes behind the net, and the aforementioned Makowitz plays it around for Lee. 3-on-2 as he works in. He's got it to Kaufman. Ibis going toward the net. He did get a stick on it, but couldn't put it on goal. Left in the corner. Now in front on the backhand. It's Kaufman. A shot and the save by Peary as he went from his forehand, backhand to his forehand, got the shot on goal.
It was a great move. He just didn't bury it.
Yeah, couldn't get it past Peary.
He tried to go 5-0.
Yeah, and he got the stick down and the legs down to stop it up. We played 10 minutes here the first period. Jets on top 1-0. Puck back in the net. Arnold didn't really go back for it. It goes toward the side of the goal. They play it in front. That was off of traffic in front, never to get through. Stars looking to get it back in the zone as Dahlberg tried to play it in. Pettersson out of the net, left it for Arnold. Arnold back in the net, up ahead. Got it to Kaufman. Now right wing for Ibis. Ibis, he'll get the speed going in on goal. And a sharp angle shot. I think that might have hit the side of the net. Rebound comes all the way back out to center ice, and Makowitz will go for the skate in the neutral zone. And get the puck to settle in his own zone.
Yeah.
He played it around. They did get it out to center ice.
Yeah, Bloom
was there.
Tried to force a pass in the middle that wasn't there.
He didn't know that they were deep in the zone, so they couldn't go right back in. Here's Ibis again trying to walk toward the middle. Out of the net, Peary will play it into the corner. Jets, I don't know what he was trying to do there.
I think he was going to the point. He thought Bloom
but there was nobody there.
Yeah, Bloom stayed way back.
Right.
Not watching the play, that's for sure.
Nice play there by Whitrock to pick a pocket, and it comes back the other way. Krugel with it, has Loba with him. Tried to get it across the Loba that hit a skate and went into the corner. Now puck comes to the line. Loba had kept it in for a moment, but then the Stars do get it back out. Goodwin will play it. Goes off the stick of Peary and wide of the goal. Now the Stars trying to work it back out to center ice. They do. Get it into the neutral zone, and Goodwin will go for a skate in his own zone. He just played it.
Yeah,
he was
trying to
he was trying to look for some sort of a headman pass, but I think he was looking for Krugel maybe, but it regardless missed everything, and it goes down the ice. 5:17 left to go here in the first period. Jets on top 1-0. As the puck will come all the way back in the Kansas City end. Deaver line out for Kansas City. As Jack could not get the draw, the puck played by Mohat, and it comes out to center ice. Eklund tried to go ahead with it and went off his stick and into the Jets or one of the bench areas. And we get a neutral zone face-off with 5:08 to go first period. Former divisional rivals, the Stars and Jets.
It's different playing them only twice this year.
Yeah. Well, like you said, no matter what kind of year the Stars are having, they always seem to play us tough.
Yeah.
Going back, I don't know how many years.
A lot of years.
Yeah. Especially like we said before, even back to the days when it was the Stars and the Junior Stars.
Mm-hmm.
For a long time. Puck along the near boards. Eklund trying to hold it up over there. Oh, there's going to be a penalty. Deaver's going to get called for a trip.
Yep.
I'm not so sure. I mean, it was Mathis who went down, and I'm not sure that I would have called that myself, because it looked to me more like Mathis skated over an already outstretched stick. You know, like I said before, even if you're going after the puck, that doesn't give you a license to trip somebody.
Right.
But on the other hand, if your stick is just out there and somebody skates over it and falls, that's a whole nother thing too. So I don't know. But it doesn't matter what our opinions are. It's going to be a power play for the Stars here, trailing 1-0 with 4:36 left to go in the period. Big opportunity here for Lincoln.
First power play of the of the game on the varsity side.
And off the face-off.
Ooh, that went off.
I think it went off his mask. Yeah, right
so
off
too.
the head. And then Makowitz able to just get it out to center ice. Kaufman over there knocks it down. He'll play it back in his own zone. Elam with it. And he looks for a lane and sends it the length of the ice. Peary knocks it down and leaves it there for Mathis. The Stars looking to break it out to center. Long pass ahead. Dumped into the Jets' end. Elam plays it toward the sideboards on the near side. Brody Lee over there. Down to 1:13 to go on the power play. As the Stars trying to work it free. They do. Get it into the corner now, back of the net. Plays off the side of the goal. Elam takes his man to the boards. Kaufman over in the general area. Stars trying to work it free. It's still loose in the corner. Elam plays it ahead, and it comes out, and it does hop over the stick of Roblier. And he'll come back into the zone. And on left wing, goes back to the net. Comes out to the far side, and again, it goes just eluded the stick of a Stars player, and the Jets ended up getting
we must have another penalty.
a lucky clear. There is a delayed call.
Don't touch it.
Oh.
That
I don't know if that would have counted or not, because it looked like it went off of the stick of Lee. Ended up going on
I'm
goal.
glad they're trying to control this puck.
Yeah, they finally did. The Makowitz touches up, and I think it may be Josh Ua, who is getting the cross-checking call. Yeah, he ceases to be Josh and becomes Joshua when he makes a penalty.
I think that would have been a goal.
I think it would have counted, yeah. If it would have gone into the empty net.
Yeah.
Now rules-wise, if a team plays a puck into their own empty net while during a delayed penalty, it is a goal. It does count.
Right.
You've seen it happen occasionally in the NHL, but like I said, I thought it might have gone off Lee's stick, but if it had, they should have blown it dead,
right away
for touching it up. But at any rate, so it's 5-on-3 for about 10 seconds. Lendeaver comes out, and it'll be 5-on-4 with Makowitz's cross-checking. 5 seconds left now.
Deaver will stay on the ice, looks like.
I would think so. This is one of those rinks where you have to come all the way across.
Right.
So in a situation like that, you don't want to take the time a lot of times. As that goes past Mohat now to center ice. Power play continues here for the Stars as the Jets send it the length of the ice. We're down to 2:15 left to go in the first period. Jets on top 1-0. Killing off their second power play opportunity for Lincoln. Ibis over there knocked it away. It's still loose in the zone, and Stars get it out to center ice. They send it rink wide. It does get into the zone as Shipperbottom was over there. It was knocked away, and now Ibis shorthanded and on goal all alone. Backhand shot, a big save by Peary. As he went forehand, backhand, and Peary went across with him and made the stop.
That's his shot, too.
Now he shoots and he scores. Short-handed goal.
Now he gets it.
By Ibis, who ended up going for the snipe instead of going for the move this time around, and he was able to beat Peary just straight out. We'll watch them both. So here's the original shorthanded effort, and he makes a nice move here as he goes forehand, backhand, but Peary came across and stayed with it. But the play continued to go on, and eventually it's just going to come squirting loose. And Ibis picks it up himself, and this time he goes one way and brings the puck back the other and just beats him straight on the blocker side.
Yeah.
Shorthanded goal for the Jets.
He's had a few of those this year.
Lead it 2-0 now. As we're down to 1.5 minutes left to go in the period or so. Still a power play, keep in mind, for the Stars. And it comes loose in front, saved by Pettersson. He was down for a minute, but the puck ended up going back of the goal. Now we're down to 1:15 left to go. 22 in the power play. Shot, and that was scooped up by Pettersson, and he will hang on. 20 seconds left to go in Makowitz's cross-checking minor. 1:13 in the first period.
Yeah, Peary made a great save on Ibis in that forehand backhand, which is Ibis' move. But then he got the puck back and was able to get it by his blocker side.
Yeah, he made the good move, and he even lifted it up. It was not like he, fanned on or anything like that. He just came with him.
He made a great play.
He's a big goaltender.
Yeah, he is a big goaltender. He's a good goaltender. So.
Yeah, got his body in front of it, just made a good play. We're down to the last minute of the first period. In 5 seconds, Makowitz will be back on the ice. Goodwin does a good job taking his man back of the net. Makowitz on the ice. The Stars are 0 for 2. Makowitz
5-man rush.
on goal. And a shot right on, a save by Peary, and he makes the save.
Makowitz did a nice job there. He looked like he was going to make the pass, and then rifled.
He waited, so he waited till he had at least, if nothing else, a distraction, for the goaltender. But he didn't really have a good pass to make, so he did the right thing when he took the shot.
Right.
41.2 seconds showing on the clock here in this first period. Jets on top 2-0. Face off. Deaver got it back. Makowitz played it toward the side of the net. Lemke couldn't really do much with it. Tried to get it back toward Deaver, but he couldn't handle the pass, and it comes back the other way with half a minute to go in the period. Eklund with the puck. Cole Eklund works into the zone on left wing. He was knocked down. Gets up. Still with the puck. It's 1-on-3.
There's going to be a penalty on Lincoln. No?
I don't know.
It's a cross check on Brennerman. Oh, my God. Come on, dude.
On Bennett? You mean on Lemke?
Bennett, I meant to say, yeah.
So, look, Lemke's going to go off. Third straight penalty on the Jets.
I don't like this referee is doing a little bit too much talking to our players on penalties. Just call the penalty and move on. Well, he doesn't want them talking to him.
And no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, maybe call a penalty on the other jersey from time to time.
Yeah, exactly.
So 15 seconds to go in the period. Jets.
Get it to Ibis. Oh.
He has time, 10 seconds.
Yeah, if he caught that pass.
Rollier sends it in. There's late in the period. They do have time here as they send it in front. A shot that goes wide off the end boards, and the buzzer sounds. And the teams will head to the locker room with the Jets on top 2-0. So the Jets get a couple of goals, a even strength and a shorthanded goal. They will have a minute and 44 of penalty time to kill off when the second period starts.
Right, yeah.
In the meantime, they do have a 2-0 lead. We'll take a break and come back for this intermission coming up right after this here on Kansas City Jets Hockey on the Jets Hockey Network.
Jeremy Franklin here from Jeremy Franklin Automotive. This week, everyone's talking about my sale. Why? Down payments are just $2. Trade-ins, I'll pay up to $4,950 over appraised value, even if you owe too much. Why am I doing this? Because it's summer, I'm excited about life, and you should be too. Now let's all say it together. It's my most outrageous sale ever, but only for a limited time. Call today, come in today, whatever you do, don't delay, because today's the day. Is your credit PU? You'll scream woohoo when we approve you. My one and only for the people credit approval process is the real deal. Woo-hoo. So get a nicer, newer car for just $2 down. And bring in your old clunker and get up to $4,950 more than what it's worth. Woo-hoo. This month only for the first 71 customers. I'm Jeremy Franklin. Come see us at Jeremy Franklin Automotive, South Kansas City. Call 816-523-6900 or jeremyfranklin.com. jeremyfranklin.com will you always be another satisfied customer.
Call 816-595-9000 for terms and conditions.
How you doing? Richie the Iceman Zamboni here for Kansas City Ice Center. You know, my mother always told me, Iceman, there are 3 things every kid should know. How to ride a bike, how to make mac and cheese and not interrupt my soap opera, and how to ice skate. Well, the Iceman can't help you with your culinary difficulties with your children, but Kansas City Ice Center can sure get you going with those ice skating lessons. Send your kids to Kansas City Ice Center, and they'll be skating like they grew up in Alaska in no time. Kansas City Ice Center on Johnson Drive between 435 and K7 is setting up group lessons now for kids of all ages. And with kids is skating, they ain't getting into no trouble. They're having a good time and they're making new friends. Kansas City Ice Center on Johnson Drive between 435 and K7 and online at kcicecenter.com. Put your kids on ice at Kansas City Ice Center. It's cool.
I've been in a lot of locker rooms over the years, and you want to know who has the biggest nuts in town? Packer Fastener. I'm talking nuts, bolts, screws, everything commercial contractors and fabricators need, Packer Fastener has it. With the fastest growing threaded fastener inventory in the Kansas City area and more. Tools, safety supplies, abrasives, you name it. Plus, they ship anywhere in the U.S. with LS speed and accuracy. So don't get caught with your pants down. Get the job supplies you need when you need them. Shop PackerFastener.com. This Jets webcast is brought to you in part by Bicklemeyer Meats, Donovan Service, Edward Jones Investments, Gladstone Automotive Group, Goodwin Homeworks, KC Ice, Kansas Financial Resources, Myers Brothers, and Mining the Gap. Each week in public schools, Mining the Gap volunteers mentor children, host a Bible club, and encourage teachers so that children become better readers today and discover hope for tomorrow. Thanks to all the sponsors and supporters of Kansas City Jets hockey.
Welcome back out to the Ice Box here in Lincoln. Joel Becker and Gary Scabona here on Kansas City Jets hockey. Jets they are leading the Junior Stars. 2-0 is our score. Kind of weird. I don't know why it's... Oh, there we go. It said first period. Now it says first intermission. So we got some highlights for you from the first period. I was asked to see if we could see if we have Bennett's penalty. And I'm not sure if we do or not. I'm going to see if I can't. Let's see. Okay. All right, so this is a replay from the last 30 seconds of the period. So there was... So Bennett, if you look on the left side of your screen, you'll see Bennett Lemke passing over the blue line right there. So let's see if we can't tell what kind of a penalty happened. That? Yep, that's what it was. It was the tap in front of the net. So you see him coming in. Now he's in the middle of your screen. And there's somebody... somebody is on the Stars in front, a defenseman. We'll see if we can't tell who it is. You can see how hard it is to see these numbers. There's a 2 and something. Probably number 20, it looks like. So that would be... Trenton Bowman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who that was, and it's that little push. So as Bennett is coming in, he gives a little push to Bowman, knocks him down. And by the way, if you weren't sure if that was the penalty or not, let me show you. There's the guy with the stripes on, and you'll see that when he puts his arm up as soon as so it was definitely at that time. I'll show you both of them at the same time so you can definitely tell. But he didn't have his arm up. He gives him a little shove. Wasn't much of one, but it was enough. That was how he got his penalty. So there you go. That was the penalty that happened just before the end of the first period, and so that is how the Jets ended up short this time around. But they do have a 2-0 lead. Here are your 2 goals. The first one. Actually, before I get to that, we can zoom things back out so that you can actually see everything. So here we go. It's about 9:35 in. Oh, we were going to check and see if anybody had an assist on this. So maybe I might be able to pull this one back a little bit as well. So All right, so the puck's eventually going to go into that far corner there. And let's see who has possession, if anybody, or how it gets back out to, okay. So Aiden, who did get an assist on this, gets a pass, but was it a pass or was it one of the Stars players? Let's see. It looks like it is a Stars player. Yep, that's the Stars player right there. That defenseman is the one who sent it back. So they got it correct as far as the assists are concerned. Aiden sends it across to Bloom, and then I don't really know what happened here. So you'll see the puck go past the goaltender right there. See, but you know, Peary, as we know, is a pretty darn good goaltender. He doesn't generally give things up that aren't, deflected, or especially from that far out. Because again, it wasn't even like, Bloom did not. I mean, it's a little wrist shot here. Now, does it go off that stick there? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if it maybe changed directions. It's kind of hard to tell, but. So here's a look at Peary watching the puck come in. Does it hit something on the way in? Does it hit maybe? Looks like Brody Lee is hopping to get out of the way of it. But does it change direction on it? Does it hit one of the Stars players in there? I don't know. But it does somehow get past him. Certainly see it go past the into the back of the net. Back of the net moves. So no question it was a goal. Whether or not exactly how it happens, couldn't tell you for sure. It's hard to tell. But that was the first goal and made it 1-0. The Jets would get a shorthanded goal a little bit after that. So that's the original shorthanded attempt by Ibis. And Peary made a great save. And then the puck would squirt loose to him. And then he's able to beat him. There you saw it in real time. Now let's take a look at it. Boy, it's amazing. Harry does such a great job of managing to use his speed and use technique. Because look right there. He's at, that's Mohat, number 9 there for the Stars. And he makes one little move and off to the races he goes. As you can see, he just zipped right by him, and now he's on basically a straight out breakaway. Now what he ends up doing though is he goes forehand, backhand, and Peary does a good job of staying with him, getting that blocker down and making the save. And as you can see, the puck goes into the corner. Somehow it does end up squirting out here. Not sure exactly how that does end up happening. We'll see if we can't tell. Oh yeah, it just went off of that Stars defender right there, just overskated it. And so Ibis picks it up all by himself. And as you can see, Peary's moving. So as Ibis starts moving this way, Peary starts moving to his left, to our right. And then Ibis, using the defender as a bit of a screen, manages to come back the other direction. Got it below the blocker. Right there, you can see the puck just go just below the blocker and into the back of the net. That was a shorthanded situation too, by the way. The Jets were shorthanded when that occurred. And so that's how we got where we are. 2-0 is our score here in the first period intermission. Let's see. While we do have a little bit of time, I guess I can give you one of our senior interviews. I haven't had a chance to do too many of them since we haven't been on for a little while. But let's start with AJ. Aiden Goodwin gave a solo interview, and we'll provide that for you here. This is our senior interviews. here in this first period intermission. So A.J. Goodwin. A little bit later, we probably in the next intermission or tomorrow, we'll have an opportunity to do Thompson Krugel and Daniel Ignatichev. And then we also had Ibis and Lobaugh. And then, of course, you had Makowitz, Deaver, and Pedersen. So this is A.J. Goodwin speaking as a senior interview. The second period is coming up in just a little bit. Afterwards, the Jets on top of the Stars 2-0. Second period coming up after the interview with A.J. Goodwin.
I'm A.J. Goodwin. I am a senior at Winnetonka High School. I've played for the Jets high school varsity team for 2 years. This is my second year playing. I played junior year my first year, and this is my senior year. And I played hockey for 12 years. This will be my 12th season. My favorite subject in school right now is history, just because it comes pretty easy to me. And I also like math, just because I finished it pretty early, and I've always been pretty good at math. My favorite food is definitely pizza. I know it's a basic choice, but I've always loved it since I was a kid. So, my favorite song is Madeline by Winger. I was just introduced to that by my mom, but you know, it is what it is. I like this song. Favorite shows to watch are The Big Bang Theory and The Peaky Blinders. My favorite arena to play in, obviously KCIC, just because it's our home rink, and Recplex just because it's super clean and it's pretty close, and we always go in and out of there. My pregame ritual is right skate before left skate all the time. Sometimes I'll do like right shin pad, left shin pad, like right shin pad first, then left shin pad. You know, it really just depends on how I'm feeling. Usually it's right skate, right shin pad, left shin pad. Outside of hockey, honestly, I buy a lot of cars. I've bought 2 cars in my lifetime. I own both of them, and I have to rebuild both of them currently. I'm always under a car working on something, get my hands greasy. The one person that inspired me the most was probably my dad, and you know, I say this only for a couple of reasons, because his work ethic is what I took from him. You know, I don't stop until I get what I want, as in like for the team. Right now, I'm not sure like exactly what my plans are after high school, but I know I'm definitely chasing either a bachelor's or a master's degree. I'm definitely gonna do like business and e-commerce or something like that. I want to do something with that. My other like master, like what I would follow, would be conservation. I'm really into all that stuff. The best thing about being a Jet as a varsity player, my whole team is full of my buddies. I've grown up with a couple of these guys on my younger teams, so it was pretty easy for me to get along with everybody after I came back my junior year. Most memorable event in my hockey career was probably when I went to nationals for Sioux Falls, South Dakota, AAA. I haven't been to national ice since, but it was sure an experience, and I'd like to have it again. Don't be shy to like work your hardest. The Jets requires like 100% hard work all the time and nothing less. Everybody here puts in their hardest work, and you know, they have fun doing it too. So if you don't have fun working hard, this isn't the place for you.
Welcome back out to the Icebox here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Joel Becker and Gary Scamona, Kansas City Jets hockey. The Jets are leading the Lincoln Junior Stars. 2-0 is our score as we await the teams making their way on the ice for the second period. When the period does start, the Jets will be shorthanded for another minute and 44 seconds as they will be killing off their third penalty of the day. They have a shorthanded goal already.
Yeah, all in this period. So.
I was able to show our requester the penalty from Lemke. What it was, if you didn't know, is
they called it a cross check, but
well, it was. I mean, it was really more of a push than it was a cross check. But
right.
Bennett was trailing the play, and there was a defenseman in front of the net, and he just basically gave him a very little shove,
right.
And down he went.
Right.
And they called it.
Yeah, that's what Emmer said to the ref. He goes, yeah, I understand. I see why I'm about to call a penalty.
Here.
He goes, but that was kind of soft.
Well, take a look. This is it. So Bennett's on the left side of your screen, and you're going to see him come right in front of the net and just give a little bitty push.
Oh, yeah.
Not much of one.
Right.
But it was enough that they called the goal.
Yeah. And, you know, Emmer's okay as long as you call that on them.
Right. That's the key to it, that you want to make sure that So Bennett ended up in the box.
Hopefully Zach Pedersen's okay. He told Emery he might have pulled a little quad muscle, but he feels like he's good to go. So we hope he does.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Looks like Grady is the backup.
He's another one that has an equipment problem.
Okay. So Lemke back in the box for 1:44.
Yeah.
Teams are on the ice.
All right, here we go, Jets. Come on. Get a couple more in this period.
Technically, the Jets killed off a short 5-on-3 situation.
5-on-3, yeah.
It's 5-on-4 right now as Kaufman out there with Brody Lee. Makowitz and Elam on defense. 2-0 our score. Second period underway. Puck goes back into the Stars' end. They'll try and work the puck forward. It ends up along the near boards, and it is finally dumped into the Jets' end. But it was from well behind as Rockel sent it in.
I forgot to ask Emmer where if he knows where Lincoln's head coach is, where Eric is.
Oh, I don't know. Eric Alexander.
I'll try to remember to ask him. Maybe he had some other commitment today.
Could be. We've seen that.
I seen Matty talking to their assistant coaches, so I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't ask them earlier before the game started.
Maybe he's skiing.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
We know a little bit about that.
Yeah, we have people who do that.
All right, just underway here, 30 seconds into the period.
That's not a good one. Then they're putting up being okay, but.
Yep, Kaufman will eventually get it out to center ice now. He'll get hit as he dumps it in. Penalty, minute left to go in Lemke's cross-checking minor or pushing minor. I don't know. Trying to work in. Boy, I tell you what.
That could have been a hook.
We
might have got one away with
I was just going to say, sometimes when you're down a man, referees are a little more hesitant to call one. Although, like I said, they did call one earlier, and we did have a 5-on-3 for about 15 seconds or so.
But that was only because they kept the puck.
Well, that's true. Puck near the top of the crease, and
he missed it.
Yeah, it ends up going out of play.
Wow. That wide side was open too. Yeah. We got a break there.
So
I thought it was
puck went all the way out of play where they're having to get another puck.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought that was 2-1, Joe. Especially the body language by Zach.
Yeah. So 23 seconds left to go in Lemke's minor, and they're having some sort of a discussion now. I don't know if this was about what had happened earlier.
It's gonna be out here.
Oh no, they're deciding that that makes sense because again, I don't think anybody touched it.
No.
On the Kansas City side.
No.
So you shoot it around. The thing is with the way the rules work now, they have changed a little bit. If it goes off like a crossbar and then goes out, it stays in the zone.
Right. Okay.
But I don't think it hit anything. I think he just lifted it right out.
Yeah.
So 10 seconds left to go in the power play. Good win.
Oh, missed it.
Couldn't put it out. It comes right in front. Comes all the way back out near the line. A shot. That went off traffic. And then he gets it again. Another shot right on Pedersen, the save. And he makes he's able to cover up on it. Zach's been kind of fighting the puck all day.
A little bit, yeah.
For whatever reason. You mentioned he tweaked something. Penalty over to Lemke, so the teams are 5 aside, and Stars over 3 on the power play. Jets still looking for their first.
To get one of those, yeah.
Goodwin off the faceoff, rings it around far side. Gets right by Lobon all the way down the ice. They say no ice.
Off. Okay.
Yeah. Well, obviously one of the Stars players could have played it there. Gets by Bloom, though, back out to center ice. Goodwin slaps it off the far side. It comes right out to Pedersen, but he'll play it off the sideboards. Nobody there for the Jets. And then they do clear it off the leg and out to center ice. Puck up the near side boards. Bloom sends it across to his partner Goodwin. His pass was intercepted. Then Krugel pokes it in. He'll work in on goal. He walks in front, backhand shot, and Peary maybe just got a bit of a skate on it.
Perry got his skate, just his blade on it. That was a great save. That was almost a beautiful shot by.
It was still a good shot.
Yeah.
It didn't go in. Now there's going to be a penalty on the Stars, and the Jets will get a power play, a hooking call.
Okay. You don't believe it?
So it looks like Cooper Mohat is going off for hooking. Or no, excuse me, that was Maseth. Ethan Maseth. Maseth. That's how he said it, which makes sense. M-A-S-E-T-H.
Yeah.
Jets get their power play unit out.
Ooh. That was not a good win by Kaufman.
All the way back behind the net. Patterson will leave it for Ibis, who's playing the point along with Goodwin. Up front, it's Brody Lee with Makowitz and Kaufman. Lee comes all the way out to the near side, plays it out left point. And then Ibis across, shot, and I'm not sure if that actually got on net.
Yeah, it did. He made a save.
So here's Ibis again. He'll walk in front with it. Another wrist shot, and this time gloved by Peary, and he will hang on.
Yeah.
As that was somewhat reminiscent of his shorthanded goal for Ibis there.
Somewhat. A little farther out, a little more in the chest of the goalie. But besides that, yeah.
Kaufman this time with a pretty clean win. Got it across for Ibis, and then the shot by Goodwin. Oh, big rebound was there for a moment, but nobody there for the Jets. And now there's going to be a penalty.
Kaufman's going to get he might get a charging call. Oh, he's going to call it in 16.
They're calling unsportsmanlike
No, they called it rough. They called it rough. What is Couture?
I think he may be calling Makowitz for unsportsmanlike conduct as well.
He gave Makowitz a rough.
Well, no, because I'm telling you, because both of them are in there.
I know that.
One of them got an unsportsmanlike conduct, I think. Might have said something right after the penalty, so it's going to be 4-on-3. So it's Kaufman who got the rough.
All right,
and
so
then Makowitz got an unsportsmanlike conduct, probably complaining about the call, would be my guess.
Right.
And so
we're 5-on-3 for 4 minutes?
It'll be 4-on-3 because they still have a penalty.
Well, why isn't... Okay, the other one's up. Let's say Makowitz is up.
So what'll happen is for the next minute and 16 seconds, it'll be 4-on-3.
Right.
Then it'll go to 5-on-3 as Maseth comes out.
For 43 seconds.
Yeah, assuming nothing else happens between now and then. So 4-on-3 hockey for the moment. And, of course, it's 4-on-3 without Makowitz or Kaufman available as well. It's a good, big win there on the by Whitrock on the initial faceoff, and then sent the length of the ice. Power play for the Stars here as they play it in front. Ooh, that went off of and then right on goal, but Pettersson was able to cover up. So it's 57 seconds now of 4-on-3 hockey. So Whitrock out there with Bloom and Goodwin. And he wins the draw again. Bloom couldn't do anything with it, though, and left it behind the net. Now the Stars will set up on the power play. And that one was right on. They saved, but a big rebound, and it goes wide of the net into the far corner. Still 4-on-3 hockey as they try to play it in front. That was blocked. Half a minute to go with the 4-on-3, then it becomes 5-on-3. There's a shot, and a blocker saved by Pettersson. Rebound goes to the far boards. Bloom comes together with his man. They try and walk in front with it. That was broken up. Play goes back of the net again. 10 seconds left until the 5-on-3. Oh, a nice little stopped by Whitrock, and he does get it just out to center ice. Didn't get the length of the ice, but he did get it out to center ice. Mathis with it. He tried to play it in, went off a leg and wide. 5-on-3 as Maseth comes out on the ice. 40 seconds in the 5-on-3. A shot right on and a save by Pettersson. Then Bloom goes down as he tried to play it away. And again comes right to the side of the net, and Pettersson covers up. 31 seconds left to go in the 5-on-3. Jets will have an opportunity to change killers here, which is good. Amon comes out along with Goodwin. Lobaugh and Ibis, I think.
No, it's Whitrock. It's Lobaugh, Goodwin, and
oh yeah,
Micah.
and Amon. So yeah, it's still only 3 of them for the Jets.
For 25 seconds.
So Lobaugh is the one forward out there. Puck straight away and a shot right on. Pettersson the save, and he hangs on. 15 seconds left to go in the 5-on-3, and it looks like they are going to bring Whitrock back out.
Do the draw. And then we get both of them out at the same time.
Yeah.
Big draw here.
And Whitrock won another one, and Goodwin rings it around and sends it the length of the ice. That's almost going to do it. There's 9 seconds left. 2 of them are ready to go.
They're making line changes, too.
As Ibis is back out there.
And now it's don't let them get anything here.
And they played it off the side of the net. The penalties are over. Makowitz heading back to the bench as Kaufman stayed on the ice. And Ibis takes away the puck.
That was a good one, actually.
You're right.
Now Ibis has got it.
And he played it ahead.
Tried to go to Brody Lee cross ice.
They do get it into the zone. Teams are 5-on-5. Puck comes right through the middle. Pettersson made a save. Rebound back of the net now. Stars still with it. They are dangerous here. Trailing 2-0. They try to play it in front. Goes into the corner. Now straight away shot Mohat, and then the rebound comes loose in front. It's picked up by the Jets, and Kaufman gets it out to center ice. Right wing pass. He was looking for Ibis off his stick.
A little long.
They had too many men on the ice. No. They had too many men on the ice.
Yeah.
And they just didn't call it.
Right.
That was the guy played the puck, and they definitely still had 6 guys on the ice. I wasn't sure at first. I counted the other guys just to make sure that it wasn't the other way around. But no, when he played that puck, there were 6 players on the ice, and they did not call it. Anyway, 10:29 left to go here in the second period. So what are they now? 0 for 5, 4 or 5?
Over 5.
5, including quite a bit of 5-on-3 time.
Yeah. 2 5-on-3 opportunities.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. We left them wide open in the slot.
And it is a 1-goal game, cutting the lead in half. First goal the Jets have given up today.
Yeah.
Came right off the face-off.
Yeah, right there. We leave him wide open in the slots. Puck went right by Makowitz.
Yep. They just didn't do a very good job of picking up, the players right off that face-off. And so it's 2-1. Even strength goal, amazingly enough.
After all that, I know. Really? Imagine that.
And the Stars still dangerous here as that shot goes off of something and wide of the net, off the end boards. And that's one of those things when a team, is having to kill off penalty after penalty, it's hard to get the momentum back sometimes.
Right, yeah.
Which right now is what's going on. The Stars do have the momentum. Jets have the lead, though, 2-1. We're just a little shy of the halfway point of the game. Lemke. Oh, he was taking hard into the boards, and there's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, that's going to be a boarding, I think.
I don't know. We'll see. Definitely a call. Lemke seems okay, that's the good news.
Right.
He hasn't made an indication as to what he's calling yet. talking it over with his linesman. Seems like it's going to be Henke who's getting the call, although he hasn't been put in the box yet. Now he is, so Braden Henke will go off. They're still talking about it. Now both linesmen along with the referee. A little surprised they're allowing the Stars player to stand right over next to him while they talk about it. He doesn't even have a C on his jersey. I don't know. He could be the captain. Just because you don't have a C doesn't mean.
Right. Now Makowitz has come over and listen too.
No. And Henke went into the box, and now he's standing in the doorway as if there's a question as to whether or not they put 2 minutes on the clock, but the official hasn't said anything. So that could just be an assumption by the clock operator. But I don't know.
It's too long of a discussion for a 2 and a 10.
Well, I mean, obviously they're talking about something else. Was it a hit from behind? Did he go, face first into the boards? I mean, we certainly have seen that happen to us.
Right.
Like I said, the way they're talking about it, they are calling it a boarding. So it's going to be a 2 and a 10, I would imagine, because they're keeping him. If it was a 5 in a game, he'd be off the ice,
right,
obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they're just going to call this a boarding 2 and 10.
Right. All right, we got to get that goal back.
Well, that'd be nice. They're having a discussion with Henke, apparently. The linesman's explaining to him, and the referee is talking with the coaching staff of the Stars.
Why is he putting somebody in?
Well, somebody else obviously has to go into the box to serve the minor at some point. They haven't done that yet, but that's why the door is still open. And somebody is heading over that way at this point. They're allowing him to have his helmet off, which they shouldn't, but
it's fixing his hair.
Yeah, of course. So power play for the Jets. Another good face-off win there by Whitrock. Got it to Bloom. Bloom straight away will play it across for Whitrock. It's interesting. He took the draw, but then he moved back to the point.
Yeah, that's what he usually does. Come on, guys. What the hell?
Well, that was a shot, and unfortunately went wide, and the rebound goes right to a Stars player, and they sent it the length of the ice.
Didn't look like we really reacted to it either.
I almost wouldn't think we had an extra player.
Almost.
Deaver will dump it in. Goes back behind the net. They played up the near side boards. Bloom kept it. He'll play it.
Ooh,
he was straight away with
that.
it. Instead, he played it. And now it comes in front, and a shot right on. Save Peary from the shot by Loba. And with Loba right on the doorstep, he's able to cover up. 43 seconds already gone by in the 2-minute part of Henke's boarding call. So he'll be gone for the rest of this period and the beginning of the next one, depending on how long this power play goes.
Right.
2-1 our score. Kansas City on top. Halfway through the game, just about. Cross, one-timer Bloom. Oh, the rebound came in front, and Makowitz tried to get it on goal and ended up going wide of the goal. Loba back out Whitrock across Bloom. He'll send it across for Loba. Loba on the far side, on the half boards. Then he gave it to Whitrock. He walks the line, gave it back to Loba near the dot. He'll circle around and play it back out to the right point for Whitrock. Now played it across. That was blocked.
Yeah. Come on,
and
Lane.
Whitrock will go back for it.
Got to make a better pass than that.
Gave it to Bloom. In the middle, he was looking for Deaver. And Makowitz took it away, trying to walk in front with a Deaver, a shot. And I'm not sure if Peary got a piece of it or just went wide.
I think it went wide off a defenseman's stick.
Half a minute to go in the power play. Jets still have it. They've used their second unit here this entire power play, and then Bloom let it go out to center ice, brought it back in off sides. 22 seconds left to go in the man advantage. The Jets will change their power players now. Kaufman will come out.
Looks like he's going with regular. Makowitz is going to go back to. No, Makowitz is coming off. He's going to go with D. Forward D rotation here.
Yeah. Well, there's only 22 seconds.
Yeah, right.
So he put Bloom and Goodwin out on defense. Ibis has the puck with 15 seconds to go in the power play. He will just dump it in. It goes off the stick of Peary into the corner. Lee has it there. Lee back of the net. Now Kaufman comes over to help out. Penalty just about over. Bloom has it. Bloom a shot. Goes wide. Rebound. Goodwin pinches in. His shot was stopped to the defense. Then Kaufman back of the net. He was able to get it to Lee. Then back out point. Shot by Bloom was steered aside again by Peary. Got it to Kaufman, trying to get it in the middle. He was looking for Ibis or Lee, and
Yeah, I think Lee ended up. I mean,
it went to Lee, but I don't think he was really going for him.
No.
I think he was going for Ibis. But
yeah.
Anyway, here's Kaufman. He just played it across. That was intercepted, and the Jets 0 for 1 on the power play. Ibis picks it up.
Kind of over 2, because we had a short one last shift.
Did we?
Yeah, remember? And then we got the penalty.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's what switched it to the 4-on-3.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. We're technically 0 for 2. Although we gave up our power play that time.
Right. Yeah.
I would be kind of curious to know exactly what it was that Makowitz said or did that earned him the 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct. I mean, the original penalty on Kaufman was a hockey thing.
Yeah.
It was roughing. I don't know whether he deserved it or not. It was called.
I'll try to ask.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'll see if he'll tell me or somebody will know.
I'm sure it was, like I said, it was something about the call.
Right. Oh,
but,
yeah.
in order for it to be on an unsportsmanlike conduct where you get that 2-minute penalty,
right,
it should be a dispute of a call, like where he said, that wasn't a penalty or whatever.
Right.
If he just, what I always am concerned about is when sometimes referees will have thin skin.
Right.
And if it's just one of those where a guy was upset about the call and said something, like darn it.
Yeah.
You hate to see that sort of stuff be penalized.
Not sure if darn it is the word used.
I might be making it a little more G.
Ooh.
Oh boy, that one came right in front, and Pettersson almost got.
That can almost hurt his quad muscle on that one.
In the meantime, Lemke was able to get it into the zone very briefly. Stars take it the other way. Now here's Eklund trying to poke it in the middle. Well, he couldn't maintain possession. Then Lemke got tied up, and the puck comes loose in the Stars zone, and they play it out to center. Eklund again up ahead. He was looking for Makowitz. That was picked off. Then a good job by the Jets of keeping that from coming in. A delayed offsides. Stars tag up. 5:45 left to go in the second period. Jets on top 2-1. Eklund on left wing.
Get it deep.
He'll work into the zone. He left it there right near the line. I think he thought he had a point player there, but he didn't. Lemke now with the loose puck, though. He'll just play it in. At least he got it in deep. Going back for it, I believe Carlson. Goes along the far boards. Deaver over there trying to work it free. Now comes loose. Low ball. Back of the net. On his backhand. Got it to his forehand in the corner. Tried to play it across. One-timer. Amon. That never got through. Rebound in the corner. Krugel over there, I believe. Thompson, Krugel, and now Lobaugh trying to keep it in the zone, but the Jets will send it back into, or I should say the Stars will send it back to the Jets' end. And Amon goes back for it. Sends it ahead for Krugel.
Nice pass.
Up ahead on left wing. Into the zone. Left it for Whitrock. Whitrock overskated. Try to get it back. Still loose. Does get it back. And Angola shot. And that went off of something. Ended up going into the corner. Then back out. And Elam a shot. And off the blocker and out of play. 4:29 left to go second period. Jets hanging on to this 2-1 lead. Scored 2 in the first. Gave up 1 here in the second. Whitrock line stays out there. Bloom and Goodwin come out to play defense. Whitrock, Lobaugh off the drop, just played it back of the net. Comes up the near side boards. Oh, a nice steal there. And it came out looking for Loba from Whitrock, who made the steal. Landon couldn't get a stick on it. Comes down into the corner. Now Whitrock again into the near board corner. He'll walk in front with it on his backhand. Played it back out toward the point. Goodwin a shot. That did get through. Period made the save, and then the rebound played out to center ice. Under 4 minutes to go.
Ooh, offsides. Nope.
I didn't think so. Puck is loose, bouncing in front, and a shot, and they score. Well, it was offsides, then they definitely ended up cautioning them. I don't think it was, but we'll take a look. So here's the play. Comes in. Now it was close here. So here's the puck. But yeah, they're all on the line when it goes across. So the play is onside. And boy, it was Bloom really who failed to stop the puck.
Yeah.
And
All right, now we got a game again, Joel.
Yep.
Come on, get one here. Ibis?
The 2 goals
Damn.
the Jets did build up as a lead have been erased. 2-2 our score with 3:43 left to go here in the second period. Kaufman line out there with Lee and Ibis. Elam with Makowitz. Nadashev, as you may not have heard yet, has a sore shoulder, unable to play.
Who's that?
It comes in front. Kaufman, then it comes, and Ibis is shot, and I think Peary got a spot a piece of that one. Now comes back the other way, trying to work into the zone. Makowitz gets back. The puck comes loose as Insko had it for a moment. Goes back in the net, and Makowitz will play it to the near side boards. Stars take over. They've got it back of the Jets' net. They tried to center it. That went off the leg of Makowitz. He'll pick it up back of the net and comes out to center ice. Josh Makowitz. He comes in on right wing and on goal. A long shot, blocker save. Rebound comes out to Elam. He winds up. Slap shot off the skate of a Stars player and wide of the goal. They'll just play it ahead. Elam, he ended up down. Pedersen out of the net will play it into the far corner.
Oh, penalty on the Jets.
Yeah, it was a...
No, penalty on the Stars.
Let's see. It's a tripping call.
Yeah, it's got to be on them. They stopped
Yeah, I think
when they
so.
got the puck.
Well, I was just going to say because I think it was Kaufman who was tripped up because he was the one who ended up on the ice. And with 2:38 left to go in the second period, it's Shipperbottom who will go off.
Well, it looks like he's going with the second power play again.
Wow.
Well, Whitrock's been...
He's done a good job on the face-offs,
Right.
but...
not so much on the point.
I was
No.
well.
He's okay. He's done all right.
He's done okay. It's but the unit as a whole. Now, granted, they were just the Kaufman line was just out there. Bloom with it at the left point. He has sent it across to Whitrock, who's got back after he took the draw. Lobaugh plays catch with Whitrock in front, a shot right on Peary the save, and he will melt that down for a face-off.
This is a big power play, Joe. If we can go up 3-2 going into the third, I like it.
That would be good. 147 in the penalty, 225 in the period. So there is a discrepancy between the two. Whitrock wins another faceoff. Back out to the right point. Lobaugh sent it down low. Eklund over there. He lost it, and they do clear it out to center ice. Whitrock will go for a skate back in his own end. Goes back of his goal.
And that's where you need Ibis right there to run that one.
Pass up ahead. Pass on the left wing now to Eklund. He'll gain the zone. And on goal. A shot. That was off the leg.
Too early of a shot.
He was trying to go for a screen shot, trying to go
Yeah.
between the legs of the defenseman, but didn't happen. He wasn't able to get it between them. Bloom kept that in, but now the Stars take over. Minute left to go in the power play. Puck in the neutral zone is dumped in. Off of Bloom. He'll go back for it. Now 50 seconds to go in the man advantage. Whitrock coming up the right wing.
Got time. Set
Gets
it
into
up.
the zone, pulls up with it. Tried to play it to Loba to make a play. He tried to go back to it, but Whitrock was expecting him to switch places to get him back on the point. Pedersen out of the net. Plays it around on the near side for Bloom.
Still got 30 seconds.
Puck in the corner. I would like to have seen the Jets make an effort to get their top line out there a lot earlier in this power play.
Not going to happen.
No, obviously not. Eklund played it in front, comes along, and off the sideboards and down the ice. That's going to pretty much do it for Shipper Bottom's penalty. Goodwin had the puck taken away. Puck loose. Amon up ahead. He got it to Makowitz. Makowitz still up front at the tail end of this penalty. Even though the penalty's over, he's still out there. Tried to play it toward the front of the net. He did, but the Stars were right there to play it, and they come back the other way. Trying to work in on goal. Shot, save, Pedersen. Rebound is loose. And Pedersen able to cover up. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off with only 10 seconds left to go in the period. Makowitz will head to the bench.
Or Willie. No.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, they put him back out.
They put him on way back out there.
They may have said, hey, it's 10 seconds. We need just to stay out. Fuck. So, not allowing the Jets to make the late change.
No, Goody needs to stay out there.
Yeah. Kaufman won the draw. They played across, trying to get it to Ibis. 6 seconds left. He's got time. Long shot. I don't think he realized how much time he had. And that's going to do it. The buzzer sounds. And unfortunately, we go to the locker room tied up at 2. It was 2-0 after 1, but it's 2-2 after 2. Jets and Stars haven't solved anything yet. We'll take a break. Come back with the second period intermission coming up after this on Kansas City Jets hockey.
Mom, are you gonna let her get away with that?
It's just a shopping cart.
So it's your shopping cart. What's wrong with you? Are you a chicken?
But
Mom, you're such a wimp.
what?
What's wrong with you? Stand up for yourself. Go over there and give her a good smack. Oh. Fight, 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 fight. She's a goon. Give her a taste of her own medicine.
Got a gun?
With those words, David Allen Crockett, a retired police officer who simply wanted to be left alone, finds his seclusion shattered by his friend therapist Ruby Lacoste. At Ruby's request, Crockett agrees to teach one of her clients, Rachel Moore, how to defend herself with a handgun. During the course of those lessons, Crockett and Rachel begin an intimate relationship. When Rachel is found dead from an apparent suicide, Crockett is devastated and tries to slink back into a self-imposed seclusion. But things get complicated when Crockett is contacted by Rachel's aunt, who believes the suicide was staged and claims she has the name of the murderer. Together, Crockett and Ruby begin an investigation that leads them into a world of treachery, deceit, and death. Fear of the Father, Call Me Crockett, the first book in the Crockett series by David R. Lewis. Available as an e-audiobook at Amazon and Audible.com.
Hi. Hey. This kid's potato sack doesn't look regulation to me.
Excuse me?
Well, it's got a wider base. I mean, that's totally unfair to my kid, right? I want to launch a protest. Well, look, it's 2 inches higher. Look at those hand grips. It's not regulation.
Regulation?
Look, you know what else? I want a urine sample from this kid. He looks a little beefy for a 5-year-old. You're going down, buddy.
Welcome back out to the Icebox here in Lincoln. Joel Becker, Gary Scabona, Kansas City Jets hockey. Jets and the Lincoln Junior Stars all knotted up at 2 after 2 periods of play. Probably don't want to see it, but here are the goals from the second period. The Jets were up 2-0 after 1 period of play. This is a 5-on-5 situation after the Jets had gone through and killed off a 5-on-3. It's a long time, a 4-on-3 and then a 5-on-3. And right after it ended, and pretty much right off of the face-off, sometimes you'll see that, a letdown after a team, puts a lot of effort into killing, especially a 5-on-3 or 4-on-3 type situation. And then we would have this game tie up as it was close to being offsides, but it was onside. And they just didn't do a very good job of stopping Lincoln players and beat Zach Pedersen. And that's how we got where we are. Jets scored 2 in the first, but give up 2. So we will get you some more senior interviews. How about we go with Makowitz, Deaver, and Pedersen to start things off. Second period intermission. Jets and Stars tied up at 2. Somebody else eventually end up winning this game. It'd be good for the Jets. Not only, certainly, you have to absolutely at least pick up a point here, but it would be better if they could come up with a win. Here's our senior interviews. This is Josh Makowitz, Jack Deaver, and Zach Pedersen here on Kansas City Jets hockey.
Joshua Makowitz. I'm a senior at Shawnee Mission Northwest. I play defense. I've played all 4 years of high school for the Jets. I've played for 13 years. My favorite subject is probably history. Just comes easy. My favorite food is cheeseburgers. Favorite song? Let's go Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. Favorite TV show is either The Boys or That 70s Show. I like playing at Fremont just because they're nice people and it's pretty clean. Having my pregame rituals, having Mountain Dew, and that's about it. I play football at Shawnee Mission Northwest, and then I played tennis on the side a little bit, and like video games. Over my hockey career, my dad probably inspired me the most, just like keeping me going and pushing me through. After high school, I would go to the University of Minnesota Duluth to continue my football career. I'll probably major in civil engineering. Being a Jets player, it's just, the family's so great. Like, all the guys are really fun. The coaches are so nice. And you just get to spend a lot of time with them on the weekends. And just creates a group that's really tight. Most memorable experience is probably scoring in the championship game last year. Something I'd say to younger players who want to play for the Jets program is just try your hardest. If you try hard on the ice and go 100%, even if you fail, the coaches will see that you're going 100% and they'll still look at you.
Jack Deaver. I go to Olathe North and I'm a senior. I've been playing for 4 years now. This is my 4th year with the Jets. I played hockey for 12 years now. Math for sure. My favorite subject is math. My favorite food has got to be chimichanga. I love chimichangas. I like Rex Orange County, anything by them, Steve Lacy, anything by him, just stuff like that. Favorite TV shows got to be SpongeBob. Favorite arena playing is KCIC. Home rink, I like it. I don't really have a pregame ritual. Just whatever happens before the game. Get ready, stretch, that's about it. I play baseball, and I'm in flight crew at my school, so I help with all the football games and all that stuff. Who inspired me most is probably just my teammates, pushing me to be better and all that every day. Sometimes I look at them and I realize that they're better than me, and that furthers me to progress myself to work and be better. I plan to go to JCCC for 2 years, get my fire science degree, and become a firefighter. The thing I like most about being a Jets player is definitely my teammates and just who I'm around constantly. Love hockey season because I'm always with my friends. I'd have to say most memorable experience is just always hotel rooms with all the friends. That's always fun. To a younger player who someday wants to play for Jets, I would definitely say to continue to work and just have fun, because the more you have fun, the more you enjoy the sport, and that just continues you to progress and work harder.
Zach Pedersen. I'm a senior at Mill Valley. I'm goalie. I've been on the Jets for all 4 years. I've been playing hockey for 12 years. My favorite subject in school is science. My favorite food is chicken Alfredo. My favorite song is Yeah Glow. Mason City or Des Moines, because of all the important stuff that happens at Des Moines, like playoffs, and then I think Mason City has the nicest rink. I get to the rink about an hour and a half to 2 hours early. I kind of just sit there. I might stretch a little bit, and then I kind of just play. I play lacrosse. I like to hang out with friends. I'd say the coaches that I've had and the people around me, mostly, the teammates I've had. I'm still undecided between playing lacrosse in college and just going to K-State. I'd be a business major. I like all the friends and all the trips that we go on and just the memories around it. The whole season last year, how close everyone was last year, and just the memories outside of hockey, and then winning state too. I'd say just try out and then just keep getting better.
If I could have a superpower, I'd probably pick invisibility, and my name would be Invisible Man.
If I could have a superpower, it would definitely be flying. I'd be Fly Guy.
If I had a superpower, it'd be teleportation, and I'd be Teleman.
Teleman.
With $1 million, I'd definitely buy a boat.
Boat? Okay. With $1 million, I'd probably save it and invest it. I'd invest it.
I'd take half of it to the casino and put it on red.
Yeah.
And then save the other half.
Don't know if anybody I choose. I gotta go Jesus Christ, and just because I'd like to talk to him.
If I had to have dinner with anybody I could choose, that's a tough one. I'd say probably Spider-Man or something like that.
Dinner with Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Sure.
My name is Thompson Krugel. I'm a senior in high school. I go to Shawnee Heights High School in Topeka, Kansas. The position I play is left wing or right wing. I can play either. This is my 3rd year with the Jets. I've been playing hockey for, I'd say, probably 11 years now. My favorite subject in school would probably be history, to be honest. Yeah. I kind of just like learning about old wars, to be honest. I don't know. It's kind of just interesting to me. My favorite food would have to be probably Mexican food. I'd probably say tacos. Ooh, my favorite song is probably Kids by MGMT or something like that. I love that song for some reason. Favorite TV show? I would say, I haven't watched TV in a while, so I'll probably just say Outer Banks when I was watching it. My favorite arena to play in would either be KCIC, our home arena, or Mason City. My pregame ritual, first tape my stick, then we do our warm-ups, and basically, when I'm putting on my equipment, I always put my left side stuff on first, and that's pretty much all I got. I would say I like to hang out with friends and stuff like that. Go to the football games, just basic stuff. I would actually probably say my mom, just based off the dedication she's put in to drive me about an hour for every practice. Shout out, Mom. My plan is to go to a 4-year college, graduate, and hopefully get rich, to be honest. I know I want to do something in sports, but I'm not 100% sure what yet. Just the team in general, the people that I play with, the coaches, they're all just great people, and it's just a bunch of fun. Gotta be this past year when we won the tournament. That was so fun. It was insane. Keep going, keep grinding. You can make it if you work for it, and hopefully you'll become a great Jets player.
My name is Daniel Ignatchev. I'm a senior at Bastrop High School. I play defense, right defense. It's going to be my 3rd year playing with the Jets. I've played hockey for about 14 years. My favorite subject in school would have to be science. You can do creative stuff in there. My favorite food would have to be Mexican food, and specifically would have to be fajitas. It's always different. My favorite artist would have to be Metro Boomin. Song, they're all good. Money Heist on Netflix would be my favorite. My favorite arena to play in would be Mason City. It's newer and it's all pretty nice in there. My pregame ritual, I always wear the same socks, and everything on my right side goes on first. So my right glove, my right elbow pad, shin pad, skate, right side goes on first. I participate in track. I also like hanging out with all my friends, going outdoors. I'm going to have to go with my mom and my grandma. They always were pushing me to do better, making me try out for different teams and just different camps. They were just always there for me, helping me out, pushing me to be my best.
What are your plans after high school?
My plans after high school, I'm going to go into KU for nursing. The thing I like the most about being a Jets player is the team bonding on away trips and having fun, and we always win. Going into Sioux City and Omaha, too, and winning is probably the best. The thing I would say to a Jets player that wants to come up is just always keep working, never give up, always just keep pushing yourself, and you'll make it up. If you just keep showing yourself and keep trying and trying, you'll make it. If I could be a superhero and my power, superhero, I'm gonna go Batman. You know, his superpower, money. My nickname, Money Man. Yeah, that's good. I did now.
Wow. Okay. If I could be a superhero and have a power, I probably want super speed, to be honest. You know, Flash type stuff. And then what would my nickname be?
No, man.
No, it'd probably be I don't know. I'll probably be Speedy.
I would take 900,000 of that money right there and go to the casino and win big, and then the other 100,000, if I lose, well, take 900,000 and I'm gonna go gamble that. And yeah, we'll go.
Okay. So first off, I think I would give some of the money back to my mom. You know, I think she deserves that. And then the rest.
Casino?
We're hitting the casino. Yeah. I wouldn't say the rest, actually. We're going to keep a little bit to myself.
No.
Okay. My bad. Never mind. I guess we're going to go straight there, I guess.
Yep.
If I could have dinner with anyone, I'd probably say Sidney Crosby. He's my favorite hockey player growing up, you know. I idolize him. I would really just want to meet him, to be honest, you know. Get to know him one-on-one.
Gonna have to say Matt Ariza. He's the Kansas City Chiefs punter. Love my punters. Yep.
Looking back out to the ice box in Lincoln, Joel Becker and Gary Scabona, Kansas City Jets hockey. Daniel loves his punters.
Loves his punters, yeah.
Okay. There's the brain trust.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know which is better, their brains or their trust.
So it's 2-2, 17 minutes of hockey left to go, or maybe more. You never know. It's 2-2.
And we've outshot them 28-20 right now. So, I mean, it isn't like we're not putting pucks on net. We just can't get one in the net.
Any update on Zach Pedersen as far as him, you know, his, I mean, obviously he's playing through an injury, but has it gotten worse, better, or do we not know? This would be the part where you would talk about it.
I'm reading the email.
Okay. Well, I guess we don't have much of an update for you, but if we do, we'll pass it along. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I kind of... There have been portions of this game in which I have felt like that we haven't, I mean, speaking of, you know, being, you know, the the whole brain trust sort of thing. I have felt like there have been portions of this game where we haven't really been mentally into it.
Yeah, I agree.
That it's like, it's not that, it's not that we're doing, that we're not playing well or anything like that. In general, we have been, and things are doing just fine.
Right.
But there have been times in which it just felt like that, like sort of emotionally we weren't there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because it's been 2 weeks since the last time we played, or something else. I don't know.
Well, but we've been, you're in your 25th game of the year. We should be mentally and emotionally ready to play. So let's see
it's the last, road trip of the season before the playoffs.
Like the boys, like the boys said out there, hey, win a period, win a game. It's that simple.
Well, that's the thing, is that as long if we can get it going for this period, then we'll be fine. But that's the thing. So we are underway here in this third period of play. 2-2 our score. Jets had 2 in the first. Lincoln got their 2 back in the second. Puck along the near side boards. Makowitz back of the net. We'll just play it up the far boards. And Lee got it out to center ice. Here's Makowitz again. He's lifted it out to the center ice area. It's poked away. There's an odd man rush. Kaufman across, and for Lee. And
that was going in.
Everybody ended up in the net.
That was going in, but Kaufman knocked the net off.
Well, and the thing is, I don't know if it would have gone in or not, because obviously the goaltender might have stopped it, but I don't think he went down on his own. It sure looked to me like
he was pushed.
Yeah, that could have been something that could have potentially been called, but doesn't look like they're going to call anything, and they're just going to have a face-off, saying that all the contact was incidental. Peary has his helmet off for whatever reason there. Get himself all set up again. We played 52 seconds of the third period. Kaufman line stays out. We end up going ahead with it. Goes back in the net. Didn't do anything with it into the far corner. Lee knocks it down. Comes out to the near side. Ibis over there. Tried to get it back to Lee. That was knocked down. And now here's Kaufman again. He gave it to Ibis. I think he tried to get back to Kaufman. That was broken up. And now the Stars get it to the line and do get it out to center ice. Back into the Stars' end. They play catch with it. I believe this is Roblier. They'll play it in the middle. Goes down into the far corner. Jets, and Ibis picks it up there. He works behind his net, stops and starts, and comes up the left wing. Getting some speed going through the middle, overskated, but it's carried on. As Kaufman played it in the middle, but nobody there for the Jets, and now it's going to be iced by the Stars. Not sure what he was exactly going for there when he played it in the middle. And
I think he must have thought Brody Lee was coming down, but obviously not.
Sort of a blind pass. Whitrock line will come out now with Lobaugh and Krugel. Bloom and Goodwin on the points. Comes back out to Aiden Goodwin. His shot was blocked to the defense, and here's a odd man rush, and we get a whistle. And they're calling it a hand pass.
Okay.
And I tell you what, it must have been one, because over on the Lincoln side,
there's no reaction.
Well, no, I'm not even. There actually was a reaction by the player who I believe must have done it.
Oh.
I'm trying to tell who it is, because it looks like that's Dahlberg. Because he had his hand up at, it was like the, oh my God, I can't believe I did that face. Yeah. And I think he just realized that I think he was probably trying to glove it down to himself, and it ended up going to a teammate. But it did what could have been even maybe a 3-on-0. Here's Whitrock in front, a shot, and Peary made the save. Got to say, if as the game moves on, I would imagine, maybe, I don't know if you're with me on this or not, but I'm getting more and more concerned because it looks to me like Peary's playing just better and better as the game goes.
Yeah, he's getting a lot more confidence, that's for sure.
He's gonna be a tough guy to be beat.
But we really haven't put a quality, risky shot on him. We're hitting him in the chest or.
Yeah. Here is a shot from Goodwin. That was well wide. Rebound. Bloom couldn't keep it in.
Oh, they're going to call a trip on that?
Well,
no way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
No way.
Henke comes out.
Wow.
Of the boxes, his misconduct is over. Bloom is going off for tripping.
All right.
And so we will get a power play for the Stars. Do we decide they're 0 for 5?
Yeah.
And the Jets do have a shorthanded goal.
Need them to be 0 for 6.
Well, let's hope so. Maybe a second shorthanded goal would be nice, too. Peary out of the net. We'll just leave it there for Robier. Coming up the right wing boards, they gain the zone. And it was poked away by Makowitz. He thought about going for the other direction, but then thought better of it. They played up the left wing board side. Gets by Elam into the zone, but not very deep. Then Brody Lee over there pokes it ahead, and it does come out to center ice. Actually carried out to center ice by a Stars player. There have been a few pickpockets we've seen in this power play by Jets defenders.
Yeah.
Which is now only got 1:07 left to go in it. Ibis after for it back to the net. He'll just play it around to the far side. Nobody there. And Krugel comes over.
Nice play by Krugel.
Whacks it down the ice with less than a minute to go in Bloom's tripping minor.
You can use another shorty, Joe.
3 minutes.
I'm asking for a lot, Ernie.
I know. But Ibis is out there. And here's Krugel trying to go in shorthanded. If nothing else, you never know if something like that will draw a penalty and kill the power play. But in the meantime, there's 33 seconds left to go in this one. Elam tried to play it ahead. That went off a leg, but then Krugel will play it. And here is Ibis shorthanded. He tried to work in, overskated the puck. And the Stars take over. Shipper bottom and sent it ahead. Then, Pedersen covered up, and there was a Stars player right there. Gave him a bit of a slash. I don't think he liked it very much. But we'll get a whistle and a face-off. 18 seconds left to go in Bloom's minor. Face-off coming to the left, it appears, of Zach Pedersen.
I was surprised with 18 seconds he didn't put on his third forward because Bloom's got to go all the way across. And not a speedster.
This time Whitrock could not win the draw. Saved by Pedersen on the rebound. Comes straight out, and a shot, and that goes off the end boards, and it went off of the back of Pedersen, but it luckily just landed there instead of ricocheting off, because that could have gone off his back and into the net.
Absolutely.
It ended up just sort of bouncing on his back or the back of his leg and just stayed there.
So he's putting Makowitz back on. I'm just really surprised he didn't put it forward.
Apparently he doesn't want to take the chance.
Yeah, but Bloom ain't making it across in 4 seconds.
Whitrock wins this draw. Comes back to Goodwin. Blooms comes out. And they do play it out to center ice. Deaver will go for a skate. End up playing it across. Makowitz picks it up. Gave it back to Deaver on the far side. Tried to go up the boards, fanned. And it's kept in, right point, long shot. That hit traffic in front. And the Jets take over, and Lemke, he'll work ahead. And Lemke with it. Try to go around his man, ends up getting hit. Plays it back toward the point, got it to Deaver. Deaver near the top of the circle, across for Goodwin. Goodwin pulls up his shot and ended up hitting traffic, goes through the middle, but not on goal. Now here is Deaver again. He had it poked away. Comes up the near side and comes out to center ice. Dumped in. This could be icing. Let's see if it crosses. Yep, it'll cross the end red line. Icing call against the Junior Stars. 11:44 to go regulation time.
Stars wanted the puck more than Deaver did at that time because he was right there and he got beat to the puck.
Beaver line will stay out with Lemke and Eklund. And now they've got Elam and Bloom together, at least for the time being, after the others were dealing with penalty kills. Beaver into the corner. Lemke coming over there. 4 players fighting for it. Lemke came away with it. Eklund knocked it down. Played it in the corner again. Beaver back up for Lemke. He was checked. Trying to get back out toward the point. Did. Bloom across Elam. Elam will walk in. Shot. And that hit a leg. Ended up going wide of the net. Comes to the line and now out to center ice. Lemke dumps it in. He'll head to the bench for a change. Stars played up the boards. That was picked off by Brody Lee. Couldn't get it in very deep. And there's a delayed penalty coming up again against the Jets.
Yep. Brody Lee's going to get a rough.
And he does come over and touch up. And it's a cross-checking is what they're calling. So the 0 for 6 Stars are now going to be on their 7th power play, which included 2 separate 5-on-3s in this game. Well, I've always said that the old adage that you hear all the time sounds like it's true, but it isn't. When they say anything doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Ask somebody who's had a heart attack if it made them stronger.
Some they do later.
Yeah. But anyway, I will say this, that the Jets are a team that knows how to deal with adversity. Sometimes that does come back to help you out in, playoff situations and stuff like that. But we'll see as they send it the length of the ice.
Well, it's like, 7 penalties to 3. So.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember saying earlier, we must be the dirtiest team in the league. Or at least the officials think that way.
And the puck sent the length of the ice. The funny thing is that I imagine that you would probably get a lot of fans on other teams that would agree with that.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Puck comes out. And shorthanded.
Come on, mess it up here. You mess it up.
Here he comes out
right there.
Otherwise, Ibis would have been able to get that easily. Here is Kaufman. He took
a
hit.
No penalty. Wow, he got hit high.
Got hit in the chest.
Man, that was high.
Okay. 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage. And it does come out to center ice. So the Stars will have to regroup here. They played up ahead on right wing. Makowitz comes away with it, and he will just flip it down the ice. He was looking to bounce that over to Ibis. If it would have, he might have had a breakaway. In the meantime, still a power play. Shipper bottom, he fanned as he took a shot. Then Amon tried to play it out to center ice. Ibis does get it out to center. He'll head to the bench for a change with 15 seconds left to go in the power play. Kaufman with it. Tried to play it ahead looking for Krugel. That was broken up. They work it into the zone again. And a shot right on. Saved by Pettersson. Took it in the glove on the shot by Schwartman.
All right, come on. Let's get that go-ahead goal right now, guys.
3 seconds left in Lee's penalty. So he will come out. It's not his line on, so I imagine he'll go to the bench. As Whitrock out there, along with Krugel. And Goodwin and Bloom. 3 seconds of power play time. Whitrock wins another face-off. They come up the near side boards. And Brody Lee heads to the bench, coming out of the box. Teams are 5 aside. Almost able to come away with some sort of an intercept, Krugel, but puck comes out to center ice. Bloom overskated. Goodwin came over to knock it away. Stars still with the puck, though. Down to 8.5 minutes. We have half a period to go. Haven't solved anything yet. 2-2 our score. Comes out left point. Long shot. That redirects. It comes to the side of the net.
Good save by Goody.
He just directed it wide of the goal. And now back the other way. 3-on-2. Here come the Jets, but Whitrock overskated, and then he touched up just before the puck came out of the zone, so we'll get a face-off.
Got lucky there. Goody was in the right spot.
Yeah.
To make that save.
More importantly, it was more that there weren't any stars anywhere.
Right, yeah.
Because I tell you what, if there was a star there, even with Goody there, he probably would have been able to push it by him.
Right. Come on, Jets.
Think we'll get a power play between now and the end of the game?
No. Be nice, but I don't think so. It's not like we're powerful on it. We're 0-3 on the power play ourselves. So.
Although we kept using our second power play line.
Well, that's the one he likes right now.
Really?
Yeah, talking to him.
But it's not the second line anymore.
Yeah, he just likes the way things are being run on
shot
the
from the
point side of it wise.
On goal, Pettersson makes a save and hangs on. So it was by design, not just because the Kaufman line had been out there.
No, that was by design.
Yeah.
Well, he likes the way Whitrock wins the faceoff, then goes back to the point.
Yeah. So he has been deadly on the faceoff so far today. Just under 8 minutes left to go. Deaver wins that draw.
Jeez, come on, Matt.
Makowitz fanned. It comes loose in front, and it's picked up by Eklund. Back the other way, trying to work into the zone. He works straight away with it. Still in on goal. A shot right on. Save Peary. And he was able to melt that down without any kind of a rebound. Nice little rush that time by Eklund.
Yeah, nice little shot by Eklund. I'd like to see him pick a corner, though. Yeah, Perry's kind of settled in since the first period.
He really has. Kaufman line comes out.
Got to get him moving, too. We're not getting him moving at all.
Well, feels like he's had 4 shots on him in the last 20 minutes.
But I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, he just like.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Puck in the corner. Now works behind the net. Kaufman over there. And the puck comes loose. Ibis can get to it before the Stars play it out to center. Makowitz will dump it in. Jets tag up. 7:10 left to go. They look to break out. Just sent up left wing. That was knocked down by Amon. Now here's Kaufman. He was able to lift a stick and play it ahead. Works into the zone. Now Lee over there. The linesman gets taken down. Seems like he's okay. And in the meantime, Amon takes his man to the boards. Comes loose and Kaufman goes for a skate. He'll work up right wing. Across the red line, across the blue line. Went to shoot and fanned. And then again, he gets taken down to the side of the net. Ibis intercepts. Ibis back in the net. Tried to center one. Did. But no Jets were able to get a stick on the puck. Now the Stars will work it in. Elam sends it up on the near side boards. Kaufman up ahead. Here's Lee with it. Straight away. Lee in the zone. And then to Ibis. A shot right on. Save Peary. And he hangs on.
Oh, there's going to be a penalty again.
It looks like it. But who's the penalty
He's calling
on?
it on the Jets now. Again.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's calling it on Ibis. This is a joke. What's he calling on Ibis?
I have no idea. We'll have to wait for the indication. He's talking with them. I can't imagine what that might have been.
He takes a shot and gets a penalty.
I was just going to say, he took a shot. It's not like he went after the rebound. I don't remember seeing a big hit or anything like that. He's cross-check.
Okay.
So Ibis, and again, one of the big deals about something like this is that not only are we killing our 8th penalty again, but we also don't have one of our best penalty killers.
Right.
Talk about having that shorthanded goal. He's not the only one who scored shorthanded for us, but he certainly is one of the most capable. Power play here for the Stars. Shot right on, save Pettersson. Again, a man right on the doorstep, and Elam did a good job of holding him off. 12 seconds gone by, and Ibis is cross-checking Minor. Just under 6 minutes to go in regulation time. So that is what, their 3rd power play of this period.
Yeah.
The period is 11 minutes old. They've had 3 power plays. We've had none.
Yeah.
In a tie game.
Right.
That started this period tied.
Yeah.
95 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Stars, that was knocked down. Good play by Kaufman. Or excuse me, that was Krugel. Kaufman also out there. They play it toward the middle. It comes on goal, and Pettersson makes the save and hangs on. Had another star right on the doorstep, at least that time, not very aggressively. Both teams will make some player changes. Full 5-man change for the Stars here. Minute 23 left to go in the power play. Face off. Shot never got through, and the Jets send it the length of the ice. Peary on the net leaves it. Back of the goal for Roblier. Now they send it on the left wing. Mathis played it in. Jets take over, and they will lift it, but not out. That was somehow cupped in, and a shot right on. Save. Pettersson rebound. And that shot never did get through on the rebound with Pettersson down a bit. Oh, and then Fanning with the clearing attempt there. Elam, he'll get it again and makes a move. He's shorthanded, trying to work ahead with it. And on goal, had it poked away. Still with a puck, though.
Oh, he should have tried to go backhand in the middle.
Well, I think he just played it behind the net, but I'm glad he didn't try. I thought he might.
Kaufman was there. Is
yeah,
what I'm saying.
I thought he might have tried to go back, to try and just kill more time. But I'm glad he didn't do that, because that would have been dangerous.
Right.
20 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Puck in the neutral zone. Krugel will punch it ahead. Now it's sent over on right wing, trying to work into the zone. That was Schwartman. He gets it again. Bloom ties him up. Comes loose, Loba. And now Ibis. He will go after Ford coming out of the box, but out of the net. Peary reams it around on the far side. Then Krugel gets taken back first into the boards. And now the Stars will work into the zone. Teams are 5 aside. 0 for 8 on the power play are the Stars. Up ahead with the puck. Trying to work into the zone. Krugel a shot off the end boards and went off the back of the net. Ended up squirting out in the middle. Now here is Widrock. And the puck comes in the middle and a shot. And that goes wide. They try and center it again. Loba. That was Krugel who tried to center it. Now he gets it again. Plays it back out to the point. Bloom a shot. Rebound. Loose in front. Loba. And somehow I think Peary must have gotten a piece of that.
Oh, he had to.
Because otherwise, I don't think he missed the net. And the Stars will dump it in. We're down to 3:10 left to go in regulation time. Tied at 2. Working ahead with it is Makowitz. He gets into the zone straight away, trying to make a move in front. Shot Eklund, and that hit a leg and ended up going wide of the goal. Under 3 minutes left to go. On the positive side for both teams, as we will get the whistle for the icing with 2:44 left. Stars complaining about that, but I don't think they're going to win that argument. One thing about this situation we're in right now is that it's in, both teams' interest to at the absolute least try and
at least get a point.
Yeah, try and get your.
You don't lose any ground to each other.
Right. I mean, you lose one. I was going to say one team will eventually get a second point, but. Although, by the way, did you know that that is not necessarily a guarantee? There is a way where you cannot get a point in a game that goes to overtime.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it happens if you pull your goalie intentionally.
Oh, right. Yeah, that ain't going to happen here.
No. Deaver with the puck. Oh, a bad
Deaver,
pass in
shoot
front. That was picked off, and now back the other way, 2-on-1. In on goal, a shot, and that was off the end boards, wide of the high of the goal.
It's got to shoot that puck.
Down to 2:10 left to go. Puck along the sideboards. Stars kick it, the Jets pick it up, and work into the zone. They play it right across the middle. Deaver with it, played it back to the point. Elam. He was kind of handcuffed with it, and he'll come all the way back, and Goodwin will go back for it.
I thought he was going to call penalty. No.
Sideboards and out to center.
Look off sides.
It was close. That shot goes on goal, and Pedersen wasn't really sure where the puck was. Luckily, it was on the stick of a Jets player. Eklund in the middle for Elam. It's 3-on-1 into the zone. Elam in on goal, a shot, and he put it off the skate of a player. I'm not sure if he realized it was 3-on-1. Comes back out to the point. Bluma's shot goes off the end boards. It came right out in front, but Jets couldn't get a stick on it. Bloom keeps it. Still top of the circle. Comes loose. Eklund there. Eklund walking in front, a shot. And that goes off of a stick and up over the glass and out of play. Minute 15 left to go. It'll be a face-off forward, offensive face-off, I should say, for the Jets. Well, I tell you what, Cole Eklund has had a few chances here in this third period.
Yeah. Timeout Stars. All right.
Stars look like they're going to call a timeout.
We'll take that.
I don't think they're going to pull their goalie, though.
No.
So minute 15 on the clock in the third period. 2-2 our score.
We got 37 shots. They got 29. 37 shots, 2 goals.
So Coach Emmons showing them what he wants them to do. I don't know if we should be showing this on the. What if the Stars got a got a feed over there?
Right, exactly.
They'd know our plan. I always try and keep that close to the vest when I'm playing beer league.
Yeah.
I tell them before the game, I've got a game plan. If you execute, I guarantee victory.
You know what? We scored last week with 26 seconds ago.
I was just going to say it could happen. You know what my game plan is?
We're not pulling the goalie this time.
You know what my game plan is?
What?
Score more than they do.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, if you execute, I guarantee victory.
Yeah, it's almost positive that would happen.
So, looks like he's going to go with the Kaufman line.
Yeah.
And Bloom and Goodwin. At least those are the guys that are on the ice right now.
And McGowan's not on the ice. He's going with Bloom and Makowitz.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is indeed what's going on with Ignatichev nursing a shoulder injury. Bloom on the left, Makowitz on the right.
The key right here is to win the faceoff.
Well, if you can.
And he hasn't been able to do that. That's a
he did this time. He actually did. Played it to the sideboard.
Though.
Yeah. Comes along the sideboards. Kaufman has it. Sends it for Lee. Makowitz going to the net.
He had him, missed him just a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pass went off his stick. We're down to a minute 5 left to go. Makowitz still with it. And it's played by Lee. It comes loose. And here come the Stars. Possible breakaway. Trying to walk in on goal. All alone. A shot. And Pedersen, no, he scores.
Makowitz hit it in.
Wow.
Makowitz hit it in.
Pedersen had gotten a piece of it, I thought, at the beginning.
Makowitz hit it in.
I heard you.
I think. It looked that way. Ah, shoot. That's going to hurt, John.
Yeah, you think? We'll look at it a little bit further. So
right
here
there.
it is.
Bloom ain't catching him, unfortunately. No, I don't think it went off.
I don't think anybody else. I think it just kind of ricocheted and ended up going in. But 40 seconds left to go. We'll see if the Jets can get Pedersen off, if they can get possession. Oh, that's a hook. I mean,
he's going to call it.
He finally did. He wasn't at the very beginning. That was such an obvious one, too.
Well, we got to go 6-on-4.
Right, now you can get the goalie off. Let's see if we can't take a look at that if we have a second here. So let's see if we can tell. So here's the shot, the original shot, and yeah, I don't think anybody touched it.
No, it just went behind him.
Yeah.
Made the
Kaufman
initial
was
save,
actually
but it kind of just went behind him. All right, here we go.
6-on-4. The net is empty, and now the Jets are going to call their timeout. Well, that'll give us a little bit more time to.
We just got a little more. We just got a little too aggressive on trying to score.
Yeah. So I'm just curious if we can tell a little bit better what happens here. I'll move in and how this managed to get by. He actually fumbled the puck a little bit, took the shot. And
just went off his stick.
It went off his stick and then ramped up over him, and then just somehow or another. But how it didn't end up going over the? Did it hit the crossbar? Yeah, I think it hit the crossbar, and then ended up going back in. Wow. Right. So 32.6 seconds showing on the clock. The Jets obviously get that offensive faceoff. That's one nice thing about the way the rules are these days with the penalty. Whitrock's going to take the draw, not surprisingly.
I think he'll keep Lobaugh back in the point.
Yeah, they've got all forwards except for Makowitz. It does come back to Kaufman, back out to Lobaugh, now to Kaufman. He'll walk in front with it, sends it across for Whitrock. Oh, he lost an edge.
Are you kidding me?
We're down to 20 seconds left to go. Whitrock was able to get up, but the clock's still ticking. Down to 15 seconds. Now Kaufman played in front, and Peary made the save. Boy, the clock stopped for just a second there, thinking that he had it. We're down to 4 seconds left, and the Jets are going to lose it. That's going to do it. The buzzer sounds, and Kansas City gives up a late goal and ends up losing this one 3-2 the final. Well, that's a heartbreaker for Kansas City.
Yeah, that's a bad loss.
I mean, to not only lose it, but also give up a point.
Right.
Because, I mean, it was, a minute left to go.
Right. When
that goal was scored. But, the thing is that as much as you'd like, the Jets obviously had built up a 2-0 lead and had had the momentum, could have done something with it. And yeah, I mean, you can say that they did have their disadvantages in that third period. Like I said, it was penalty after penalty they had to kill off. But at the same time, you can't give up a breakaway in a tie game.
Right.
You can't put from a defensive standpoint, you can't put yourself in a position where you can do that.
Right.
Somebody should have been, again, at the absolute least, you have to protect that point that you have, and we didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Tough loss.
It really is.
We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Yep. Well, the good news is on the JV side, at least they got themselves a victory. 3-0. They dropped this one 3-2 to the Stars, and they got to definitely get one win tomorrow. We'll see if they can. 8:30 and 10:30 are the scheduled start times for the games for tomorrow. Final score here tonight, the Stars beat the Jets 3-2, the final score here on Kansas City Jets Hockey.
Support the puck. Do I have to tell you this? And we're getting killed on the boards. This is your territory, Grimson. Do your job. Grimson.
Hello? Hi, honey. What? Now? All right. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Hey, it's my girl.
You know, my daughter.
Love. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.